2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the first stop of the FedEx Cup playoffs. We're at the Northern Trust. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're at TPC Boston. Take us through this opening hole.
Par 4, 365 for the backs. This is as simple as it gets. Players generally going with the long iron hybrid at the most. They're going to have a wedge for the second. The only place they can stick the flag on this hole on the left-hand side or all the way in the back that will present any kind of challenges. An opening three here is almost required.
Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. The power play. You got to love it.
Got to love it. Taking out the big stick and going. This one looking really good.
Oh, hello, welcome to the course.
And always a good feeling to have early in the round.
Currently in first position. Well, they should be high on confidence stepping onto the tee now after that eagle at the last.
From the back of the par 5, 542 yards, players want to take out any club, driver, three, with whatever it takes to miss the bunkers down the right-hand side in order to give them the best opportunity to knock it on in two. However, danger lurks everywhere around this green, so players playing cautiously might want to consider laying up. Birdie fours are always a good score in this hole, and you're never disappointed with a 5.
Not a bad line, this one. Well, Rich, as these FedEx Cup playoffs get underway at the Northern Trust, you've got to really like the chance of this player to go all the way and win the whole thing, because they've had a strong season, a few wins, and they've got what it takes in my eyes.
The wins have been massive, but it's how he's accumulated those wins. They've come against some pretty stiff competition. He's had some brilliant performances when under the utmost pressure. And when he hasn't won, he's been lurking. He's been hanging around close by, so he's awfully comfortable being up near the lead. He's comfortable when the pressure is at its greatest. There's no reason why this player cannot continue this great run of form all the way through the playoffs and take home the big prize at the end.
Well, this is one of those lengthy putts. John, how do you see it?
He's got about 29 feet from here, I'd say.
Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that.
Oh, that settles the nerves right there. Great stuff.
Well, that's worth reviewing. Let's roll the videotape. And this effort by Justin Thomas. Playing their 5th shot. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Ah, nicely done. Great chip.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Here we are at the 3rd. The tee is yours.
Par 3 from the back tee measures 208 yards. A split green here. It is difficult to make birdie 2s, but par 3s should be had.
Going with the 4-iron here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. Wow, from a dodgy lie, Rich. How special was that?
Not a good lie. Fortunate to hit the pin and go in.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look. Currently 5 under for the round.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
The 4th at TPC Boston, Rich. A great short par 4.
Par 4 measures 298 yards from the back tee. Players looking to make birdie or better. The only difficulty is finding that front bunker. That's when big numbers can be had. For sure, birdies galore.
Gee, there's some energy and action going on all around this property. Wonder what's happened. Here we have Cam Champ from just a little while ago.
Simply amazing what he does from here.
Currently -5. Currently in the lead. Wow, that almost went in the hole. 4 feet to the cup.
Putt is underway.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now 6 shots in front after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th.
Par 4, 466 yards from the back tee. A very strong par 4 indeed.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Taking aim from about 170 yards.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 5-iron here. Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Well, there's action aplenty all over the course. Let's have a look at this highlight from another player. Justin Thomas with a great shot here. Let's see if they manage to play a good shot out of this fairway trap. Lining up the birdie putt here. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. That's very impressive.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. Time to tee off at the 6th.
Par 4, 465 yards straight away, very difficult.
Oh, great swing there. And let's take a look at this shot from a moment ago. And this effort by Gary Woodland was just a little while ago. Check out what they do on this approach. Let's return to live play now. The 6th hole, particularly the approach, Rich, at TPC Boston's a very strong one.
If they put the pin other than front left near the water, it's a good birdie opportunity. But once that pin sneaks over to the left-hand side, watch out. Bogeys and doubles come into the equation very quickly.
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
Looking great now.
And that brings to an end that hole. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Aggressive play here, going with driver off the tee.
Par 5, 600 yards straight away, wanting to make birdies, but par is a good number.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. The interesting choice of the driver here. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Atta boy, good shot. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. We can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Just a couple to play here on the opening 9. Here's the tee shot at the 8th.
Par 3 measures 213 yards, bunkers left and right. Not an easy par 3 to say the least.
That's just inside the range.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2 putt for par would be just fine. 3rd shot now.
Let's take a look at JT just a little while ago. You want to know why our current leader is where they are? Have a look at this. Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? Let's get back to it, shall we? Setting up here with a very long putt. Okay, steady now. And tapping it in for par. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. This hole here is a par 4.
Difficult par 4 from 472 yards from the back tee. All in all, players begging for a 4 on the scorecard.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at -8 in their round. Currently leading. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
That one's headed right and staying right.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is currently enjoying an 8-shot advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 10th hole.
Par 4, just 425 yards on the card, but this hole plays so much more difficult than the yardage. Water to the left of the green, bunkers surrounding it on both sides. Find the fairway, you'll have a good look at making birdie. You miss the fairway, good luck. 4s, 5s, and 6s come into the equation.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
He's currently sitting in first place. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
Par 3 measures 231 yards from the back. A very difficult test indeed. A long green that is unforgiving as it slopes from back to front quite severely. Birdies are hard to run by, as pars can be as well.
That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Needed to take a little less club on that approach.
Take a look at this long-range effort. And this effort by Justin Thomas, sitting at 9 under, currently in the lead. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Big pass over coming up for this fella. Yeah, he'll take that. Still in the lead now after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 12th.
Par 4, 510 yards. Good luck. You'll need it.
This one might roll into the rough. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland. Oh, that'll hurt. 3 consecutive bogeys. And back to the course with the live action. Hello, man on the ground. John McCarthy would have a better look at this. How's it lying?
Well, guys, they're in the deep stuff here. And they did get a favorable lie considering the situation. Let's see what happens.
That approach didn't seem to fit their eye.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Didn't that look good for a long time? Putting for par. Nice stroke. Nicely holed. And for par. Now at -9 for the day. Teeing off here on the 13th hole.
Par 4, back up the hill, 447 yards. This is an adventure-filled par 4.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. And this effort by Justin Thomas. And the players left with an opportunity to get up and down here from the sand. Oh, right at it from out of the bunker. Okay, let's get back to the action. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Going with the 6-iron here. That's going right. Getting ready to play their third. This will be a great par putt if he can make this. Looks good off the blade. And down she goes. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. It's time to tee off here at the 14th hole.
Par 4 from the tips, 495 yards. Fairway sweeps from right to left down the hill. Should you find the fairway, you'll have a decent look at finding the green in 2. But I gotta say, it is a difficult par 4, and you'd be happy to walk away with that score.
And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Straight down wind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Setting up from the first cut here in the green. They could hold it from here. That's the hands of a surgeon.
Chip in for birdie. That's always a nice feeling.
Oh, I'd like to have one more look at that shot. He sits in first position, and I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4.
Par 4, 421 yards. A lot of fun can be had here, but be careful of the green. It'll get you if you're not careful.
Wonderfully played. Second shot here on the 15th. Choosing the 9-iron here. Okay, not the best result, but a chance to get up and down.
And coming up well short. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Ooh, that almost went down. Just 3 feet to the cup. And with that putt hold now double digits under par, -10 as we head to the final few holes.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
We have a par 3 on this one.
Par 3, 161 yards. I don't need to mention the one on the left-hand side. It speaks for itself.
Opting for the 6-iron. Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. A good stroke. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And let's catch this action from just a moment ago. Let's take a look at Gary Woodland from earlier.
I got to say, his short game is one of the best in the game.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Let's see what happens here at the 17th.
Par 4, 412 yards, severe dog leg from right to left. Second shot down the hill to a very narrow green.
Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. And this effort by Justin Thomas. And here we are with the third shot. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Second shot here on the 17th hole. Oh, that one just missed the hole. What an opportunity to make a birdie. And another one goes. And with it, an increase of his lead. Currently 11 under par for the round. And I don't know if the rest of the field is up for catching them here today in this final round of action. Of all the finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich, there's plenty that feel that TPC Boston could be right up with the very best of them.
Par 5, 530 yards. Long hitters are looking to take it down the left-hand side and get the extra chase on the golf ball down the slope. That'll leave them with a very short second shot to a dangerous green, big deep bunker right, and a large hollow on the left-hand side. Birdies and eagles have been made before, but so have 6s and 7s.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Yeah, good aggressive play and almost rewarded by finding the green. And if this chip drops, he'll win the event. There's no better way to start the FedEx Cup playoffs than with victory in the opening event. Congratulations to our Northern Trust winner.
Yes, Luke, and a very hard-fought, well-earned victory here at TPC Boston, which brings me to my next line. After this win, this player has to have more than a feeling, more than a feeling. I don't know the rest of the lyrics to this.
I'm glad. I think we're all grateful. Well, Rich, we saw from the get-go that this player was right on song this week, just a class above.
Luke, that was the performance of a lifetime. Hats off. They dominated every facet of the game, never let their foot up off the gas.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now. Hello and welcome to our 2K Sports PGA Tour action. We're at the Trios Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company, and I'm alongside Rich Beam in the booth. Rich, let's get stuck into it. What's this opening hole like?
Yeah, just basic, isn't it? Just 385 yards. Opportunities abound to start off your round with a birdie. And saying that, you get a little careless, you make a bogey, and you're really kicking yourself on such an easy opening hole.
Can't wait to find out what happens here. Second shot here on the first. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? This putt coming up is for birdie. All good putters accelerate through the ball.
Wow, shocking to say the least. How do you miss that?
Okay, so that finishes that hole. Starting the round at even par. Let's see what happens here on the second hole. Oh, seems to have got a big piece of that one. Striped. Around 110 yards to go.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Opting for the 9-iron. Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. Getting ready to play their third. How close was that to going down? He has this putt to save his par. Putting for bogey. Job done. Let's head to the next.